4.1.3. Divide polynomials with long division and box division. After seeing both methods, answer this essential question. Which method do I prefer when dividing polynomials, long or box? And then describe why. The skill is, I could divide polynomials using long or box division. A polynomial of degree 4 is divided by a polynomial of degree 2 is shown below. 8x to the fourth power plus 14x cubed minus 13x squared minus 8x minus 1 all over 2x squared plus 5x plus 1. Let's do the box division first. So we'll draw a box. For box division, we will have 3 rows for our divisor. 2x squared plus 5x plus 1. And then at the top we have 5 columns because there's 5 different terms here. Now the first box we're going to write 8x to the fourth power. From here we want to divide 8x to the fourth by 2x squared. Basically something times 2x squared is 8x to the fourth. That would be 4x squared. To get these other 2 boxes beneath the first one on the first column, we would multiply 4x squared by each of the remaining divisor terms. 4x squared times 5x is going to be 20x to the third power. And then 4x squared times 1 is 4x squared. From here, we will find what this box will be. 20x cubed plus something is going to give you 14x cubed. Well, 20 is too much, so we have to take something away. We'll take away 6x cubed because 20 minus 6 is 14. To get the next number at the top, divide negative 6x cubed by 2x squared. You get negative 3x. To get the other 2 boxes in the second column, multiply negative 3x by the remaining divisor terms. Negative 3x times 5x is a minus 15x squared. And negative 3x times 1 is a minus 3x. So the sum of these 3 boxes, this diagonal, needs to give you negative 13x squared. We have negative 11 so far, so we want to take 2 more away. So we'll put a minus 2x squared here, because 4x squared minus 15x squared minus 2x squared would give you negative 13x squared. Divide, you get a minus 1. And then we'll multiply negative 1 by each of these terms, minus 5x minus 1. To get this next diagonal, the sum of these 3 terms needs to be a negative 8x. It's already negative 8x, so we can just put a 0 right there. Well, since there's 0 there, the rest of those are going to be 0. And then for the last one, the sum of these 3 need to be a negative 1. It's already negative 1. Let's put zeros here. There's no remainder on this one. So your quotient is 4x squared minus 3x minus 1. That's the box method. Now let's do the long division method. So we'll start by drawing the long division sign. And then from there, we'll write the dividend, the numerator, on the inside. 8x to the fourth power plus 14x cubed minus 13x squared minus 8x minus 1. And then the divisor, the denominator, goes on the outside. 2x squared plus 5x plus 1. Okay, the first thing, we divide 8x to the fourth, divide by 2x squared. That would give you 4x squared. So we'll line that up with the x squared term. 4x squared. Multiply 4x squared by the divisor and write it below. We have 8x to the fourth, 20x to the third, and 4x squared. They were all positive, so then you're going to change the signs. And in this case, they're all going to be negative. Subtract, you get negative 6x cubed minus 17x squared, and then you'll break down the minus 8x. And then repeat the process, but this time we're going to divide negative 6x cubed by 2x squared. And that would give you negative 3x. Put that above here, line it up with the x terms, multiply negative 3x by the divisor, you get negative 6x cubed minus 15x squared minus 3x. And then we subtract, so we say change the signs of all of the terms, not just the first one. So they all become positive here. Those cancel. You have negative 2x squared minus 5x. And then we break down that negative 1. Okay, now we're going to divide the negative 2x squared by 2x squared. That gives you negative 1. So we'll put a minus 1 here. Multiply each of the divisor's terms by negative 1. You get negative 2x squared minus 5x minus 1. We subtract, you change the signs of everything, and they all cancel. You have a remainder of 0. So the quotient is 4x squared minus 3x minus 1. Notice it's the same thing that we got with the box method. This was long division. So which method do you prefer? Try the examples below. One using box, one using long division, and one using your preferred method. Once you finish these, move on to the next skill.